Hollywood loves labels, but some stars don't fit neatly into the boxes people assume. Because of their looks, last names, or the roles they play, many celebrities are constantly misidentified. Today, we're revealing 10 famous celebrities who are black, even though many fans had no idea. Some of these will seriously surprise you, so let's get into it. Halsey. Halsey, whose real name is Ashley Nicolette Frangipane, is a black artist, though many people don't immediately realize it. Her father is African American, while her mother is white, making Halsey biracial. Because of her light complexion and ever-changing appearance, her black identity has frequently been questioned by the public and even by media outlets. Halsey has openly spoken about growing up as a mixed-race child and experiencing racism, especially when she was younger. She has shared personal stories about being stopped by police and feeling invisible in conversations about black artists because she doesn't look black enough to some people. Despite this, Halsey has consistently identified as a black woman and has used her platform to speak out about racial injustice, police brutality, and representation in the music industry. Her honesty has sparked important conversations about colorism and how society defines race based on appearance rather than lived experience. Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz is proudly black, though his racial identity is often overlooked due to his mixed heritage and rock star image. Born in 1964, Lenny is the son of an African-American father, Cy Kravitz, who was a television producer, and a white Jewish mother, Roxy Roker, best known for her role on The Jeffersons. Growing up, Lenny was deeply influenced by both sides of his family, but he has always acknowledged and embraced his black identity. In interviews, Kravitz has spoken openly about facing racism, especially early in his career when rock music was still heavily stereotyped as a white genre. Despite this, he broke barriers by becoming one of the most successful black rock musicians of all time. Lenny has consistently celebrated black culture, style, and history through his music, fashion, and activism. His career stands as proof that black artists don't fit into just one box or genre, they can redefine the entire industry. Zendaya. Zendaya is proudly black and has never shied away from speaking about her racial identity, even when others try to define it for her. She was born to an African-American father and a white mother, making her biracial, but Zendaya has consistently identified as a black woman. Because of her light complexion, some people have questioned or minimized her blackness, something she has addressed publicly with confidence and grace. Throughout her career, Zendaya has used her platform to highlight issues like colorism, representation, and the limited roles often offered to black actresses in Hollywood. She has also spoken about the importance of acknowledging privilege while still honoring her black identity. From her groundbreaking fashion moments to her Emmy-winning performances, Zendaya has become a symbol of modern black excellence. She proves that black identity is not defined by skin tone but by culture, lived experience, and self-identification, and she continues to inspire a new generation to embrace that truth. Rashida Jones. Rashida Jones is black, yet her racial identity has often been misunderstood by the public. She is the daughter of legendary black music producer Quincy Jones and white actress Peggy Lipton, making her biracial. Because of her light skin and facial features, many people assume Rashida is white or Latina, but she has been very open about identifying as a black woman. In several interviews, Rashida has spoken about growing up mixed race and feeling caught between two worlds, sometimes not being seen as black enough or white enough. She has also addressed colorism in Hollywood and how it affects casting, representation, and public perception. Despite these challenges, Rashida has built a successful career as an actress, writer, and producer, appearing in shows like Parks and Recreation and The Office. Her story highlights how black identity is often judged by appearance, even when heritage and lived experience clearly tell a different story. Wentworth Miller. Wentworth Miller, best known for his role as Michael Scofield on Prison Break, surprised many fans when he openly spoke about his racial background. Miller is black, with an African-American father and a white mother. Because of his light skin, green eyes, and the types of roles he played early in his career, audiences often assumed he was white or racially ambiguous. In 2013, Wentworth publicly addressed his identity while declining an invitation to a Russian film festival, stating that he could not attend due to Russia's anti-LGBTQ+ laws and mentioning his black heritage in the process. He later spoke more deeply about growing up mixed race and facing subtle racism in Hollywood, even when it wasn't obvious to others. Miller has said that he never felt fully represented on screen and struggled with identity behind the scenes. His honesty helped spark conversations about colorism, passing, and the complexities of being black in an industry obsessed with appearances. H.E.R, whose real name is Gabriela Sarmiento Wilson, is a black artist with Filipino heritage, a fact that often surprises people. Her father is African American, and her mother is Filipina, making her proudly biracial. Because of her signature sunglasses, quiet public persona, and genre-blending music style, many listeners focus on her sound without knowing much about her background. H.E.R has spoken openly about embracing both sides of her identity while strongly identifying as a black woman. She has also highlighted how colorism and assumptions about appearance affect how artists are perceived in the music industry. From a very young age, H.E.R was immersed in black musical traditions like R&B and soul, which deeply influence her work. As a multiple Grammy and Academy Award winner, she has become a powerful voice for black excellence, authenticity, and artistic integrity. Her success proves that black identity is diverse and cannot be defined by a single look, sound, or stereotype. Maya Rudolph. Maya Rudolph is proudly black, though many people don't immediately realize it. She is the daughter of legendary black singer Minnie Riperton, famous for the hit song Lovin' You, and a white father, music producer Richard Rudolph. Because of her lighter complexion and comedic roles, audiences have often assumed Maya was white or racially ambiguous. However, Maya has always acknowledged her black heritage and spoken about growing up aware of her identity, even after losing her mother at a young age. She has discussed how Hollywood sometimes struggles to place biracial actors into clear categories, especially in comedy. Despite this, Maya carved out a hugely successful career on Saturday Night Live and in films like Bridesmaids and Grown Ups. She continues to celebrate her mother's legacy and black musical roots through her work and public appearances. Maya Rudolph's story highlights how black identity exists across a wide spectrum of appearances and experiences.